I had a question, a little bit different kind of a question, but about our current political environment. A very interesting thing I thought happened with this Montana election just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Where the front runner tackled and choked and punched out
Body slammed the reporter.
body slammed a negative reporter, yeah. And people were saying that he shouldn't have won the election, but he did win, and that was in Montana. I thought maybe it was a plus for him. But I guess my question is, looking out a little bit farther to the next elections, Donald Trump, of course, won with such a broad base of support and so much unified, the whole country with the vision of getting back to our, making America great again. But we see that the Democrats have just been obstructionary and very nasty about it, and absolutely, against everything that everybody was happy to see him be doing. Do you think that will harm the liberal Democrat Party in the next cycle of elections? Do you think that base will throw out more of them?
I think the Democratic Party is right now is in a death spiral. It's because what's happening is, under Obama, they committed treason. They actively committed treason against the United States of America, and there's just mountains of evidence to that effect. So, for them, if Trump stays in office more than 1 year, that means he's going to start getting effective control of the government. And as he does that, they're all going to jail. So if they don't get him out in the first 6 months, they're all going to be in prison. And now you're actually starting to see some prosecutions happen. So, on Facebook News there was one State Department official who was charged for treason by the Jeff Sessions DOJ. And I would imagine that's going to escalate quite a lot. So, and the other thing what Trump is doing is, of course, he's basically green-lighted the arrest of pedophiles all throughout America and the world. And you know where that's going to lead, because a lot of pedophiles are in Washington. And a lot of pedophiles are in the Democratic Party. So basically, they realize that Trump is coming to get them, literally, round them up and put them in prison and execute them. So they're basically fighting for their lives right now.
I think that overlaps into the media as well.
Yeah, a lot of media personalities, I'm sure, are part of that same pedophile cult. Don't leave out the Pope and the Catholic Church. He's going to be deeply insulted. Yeah, the Queen Mother, don't forget her. I think the more we see coming out, we see that the center of world power is this pedophile network, and it's not just a pedophile network; they're actual practicing Satanists. And that's what we've been talking about. That's what Father's been saying, right? The center of the world, the rulers of the world are Satan. And when, for a lot of regular people, even a lot of BCs, most of our BCs, 80% of them think, hey, America's great. Yeah, there's no Satanism here. And in many ways, America, external prosperity is a fantastic place. But at the root and center of that prosperity, there's still Satan controls it. It's Satan's world. It's not God's world yet. in order for it to become God's world, that center of power has to be changed from pedophiles to people of God.